Welcome to Brooklyn Public Library's annual gala. Andrew Carnegie once said, "A library outranks any other one thing a community can do to benefit its people." It is a never-failing spring in the desert. Tonight, we're celebrating Brooklyn Public Library and the positive impact it has in neighborhoods across Brooklyn. We're also thrilled to honor Martin Amis, the award-winning author, Anthony Crowell, the chair of Brooklyn Public Library's Board of Trustees, and the Charles H. Revson Foundation, the sponsors of the New York City Neighborhood Library Awards.
Martin Amis is one of the most celebrated post-war writers alive today. Over 4 decades, he's written 13 novels, the memoir Experience, 2 collections of stories, and 6 nonfiction books. He's won the National Book Critics Circle Award for Criticism, the James Tate Black Memorial Prize for Biography, the Somerset Maugham Award for Best First Novel, and been shortlisted twice for the Man Booker Award. His most recent novel is the critically acclaimed Lionel Aspo, State of England. A recent British transplant to Cobble Hill, we couldn't be more delighted to welcome Martin as one of the newest and most distinguished members of Brooklyn's creative community. We're thrilled to be honoring him here tonight.
The Charles H. Revson Foundation is one of Brooklyn Public Library's greatest supporters and champions. Its president, Julie Sandorf, has consistently raised awareness about the importance of the New York City libraries. Recently, funding from the foundation enabled Brooklyn Public Library to create a new Department of Outreach Services to improve the library services for older adults, immigrants, and transition populations at Brooklyn Public Library. Last year, the foundation launched the New York City Neighborhood Library Awards, inviting New Yorkers to vote for their favorite branches and giving grants to the winners. Additionally, through the support of Love a Library Day, the foundation has helped to increase library card registration and participation in summer reading. We cannot thank the Charles H. Revson Foundation enough for the strong commitment to our work and to the vitality of New York City.
We're honoring Anthony Crowell this evening for his exemplary leadership of the Board of Trustees of Brooklyn Public Library. He's been a great partner to me. He's been a great leader of the board. And because of his in-depth knowledge of the city and all of the communities in Brooklyn, he's allowed us to forge new partnerships with neighboring institutions, the result of which is an expansion of services that's probably unprecedented in our history. Since Anthony became chairman of our board, we have opened the Shelby White and Leon Levy Information Commons here at the Central Library, and in just its first year of operation, seen many, many thousands of people come in for all sorts of training in digital literacy and taking advantage of databases and digital material that they otherwise wouldn't have access to. Anthony is a master at seeing where the obstacles might fall and figuring out how to take care of them before they get in the way, allowing us at Brooklyn Public Library to achieve perhaps more than we thought was possible.
Please join us with a rousing round of applause, recognizing our exceptional honorees. Brooklyn is New York City's most populous borough, home to 2.5 million people. Nearly half of all Brooklynites speak a language other than English at home, making the borough one of the most international areas in the country. In recent years, Brooklyn has become known for its thriving creative community, small locally based businesses, and burgeoning tech sector. Yet, at the same time, over 1 in 5 Brooklynites live below the poverty line. Since its inception over a century ago, Brooklyn Public Library has been a truly democratic institution. The library serves young children discovering a love of reading, immigrants learning English, entrepreneurs hoping to launch new businesses, job seekers looking for resume help, and older adults learning computer skills. All of these services and more are provided free. For many, the library is one of the few places available that encourages a sense of limitless opportunity. When a child walks through the door of one of BPL's 60 neighborhood libraries, he or she enters a place with a near endless selection of free books and resources. Our materials, along with supportive staff, volunteers, and programs, make it possible to learn about virtually any subject, any time of the day, any day of the week. Time and again, the library fosters the exchange of ideas, the fulfillment of potential, and the betterment of society.
Well, we started with the Baby and Me classes in the library, and those are really great. And then we just explored different books and teaching her to read at a very young age. She's 5 now, so she's at level 3. And that was a great help from the library because there were so many books and so many subjects. And then we also discovered the Dweck downstairs with all the different shows. And so there's just so many different areas for the children, for the adults, for applying for citizenship and all those type of things that are really, really super beneficial. And they're very helpful here.
If you don't speak English, it's not good for you. I'll come here to learn English and then to integrate in the society. I would like to go to the college. I would like to have the better job.
I am very proud to deal with the Dyker branch of our library because they have given me so much warmth and so much cooperation and so much support. I never thought of being a writer before, and they started making a fuss over a little narration I did about a year or so ago. But now all of a sudden I got hooked a little bit on the writing, something I would never have thought of.
Brooklyn Public Library is at the heart of over 60 neighborhoods throughout the borough. And as Brooklyn changes, so the library has evolved. We provide materials in dozens of languages. We provide access to technology and to training and resources that weren't even contemplated when the first libraries were built nearly a century ago. We've continued to reconfigure libraries to be hospitable to technology. We've updated the services we offer to reflect the needs of the community. So in this era, we are helping people look for work, and we're connecting job searchers with employers who are looking to hire. We are offering tens of thousands of free programs throughout the year. And while we might be offering English as a second language in the morning, on the same day we might be hearing from a Pulitzer Prize-winning author talk about his or her latest work. So there's really something for everyone at Brooklyn Public Library, and we encourage everyone to start here.